Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash, and giving double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. To you I say Shalom. And Lord willing, I'll pull up an article. I'm using my other phone. Here it is. Okay, this is from the naturalnews.com. Okay, and America has a serious problem. And, you know, we all know about this problem, but this is, you know, we need to get the fuck out of here, man. No matter how clean you try to eat, things are getting worse and worse and worse. And it might not be affecting you per se right now. And I'm speaking to the hopeful elect out there, because the Lord is protecting us. And, you know, he's keeping us from some of these diseases. All right. And, you know what the scriptures say, it is of the Lord's mercy that we are not consumed. Okay, so brothers and sisters, you know, some brothers, you know, a lot of brothers that come in his faith, they're young men, but you know, this is a concern, and a lot of people in this world, you know, they don't give two fucks about the earth. They don't care about what's going on. They only care, majority of people only care about money. Money, sex, drugs, and you know, what they call love, and, you know, having a good status in this world. But the welfare of the world is in the hands of the Israelites, starting with Yahweh Shai and 144,000 on down. And look at what just in 30 years, okay, it said the 30-year disease and disorder chart that will blow your mind. This is just in 30 years. I'm going to go to the chart. What changed in the last 30 years? ADHD has increased 819% since 1990. Alzheimer's disease increased 300%. Autism, over 2,000%. This is not normal. And here in Babylon, America, the world is getting so worse. People are starting to normalize things that are not normal. And here it is, we're crying out unto the Lord and pointing out the wickedness of what's going on in this earth. And we're being laughed at. We're being ridiculed for wanting a somewhat normal life. Are we wrong for wanting forever chemicals not being rained on our head? Because that's what's raining down. The brother Ash went into the video the other day. Forever chemicals raining down on everybody. And forever chemicals do not break down. It takes centuries for them to break down. Your body cannot break down forever chemicals. And forever chemicals are causing cancer, all type of diseases, man. And this is what you have. All the poison and then the artificial foods and the artificial dyes, and everything's artificial, everything's fake, everything's processed. And here it is, you cannot get the best of the best, because the average person doesn't make enough money to get the best of the best. Okay, autism, the jabs, you know, the inoculations. You know, you're inoculating your child from as soon as he get out of the womb all the way up until he turns, 16, 17 years old? Bipolar disease in youth, up 10,000%. People are bipolar. People got all type of diseases on them. Okay, when you go into the scriptures, the love of many shall wax cold. That word cold meaning psycho. People bipolar. What is that? What is a bipolar disease? People got all type of bipolar disease. They got different personalities. They own all type of antidepressant pills. They give you a pill for one thing, and then at the bottom of the damn commercial, they tell you, well, it could increase the risk of death and bleeding out of the rectum. And look, man, we got no other option but to go up. And when I say up, I mean in chariots. We got, because can you imagine what this chart gonna look like if we be here another 30 years? It's going to double, maybe even triple. Things aren't getting better. They're not talking about how to make the earth cleaner or, get us some clean food to eat. These people are talking about crypto and fucking mass deportation and fucking they're not talking about the basic necessities of life that people need. People need clean food and clean air and clean water to drink. Let's start with that first. But we're weird though, right? We're strange and weird to people. Yeah. This is Mark 13. And 20. It says, and except that the Lord has shortened those days, no flesh should be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he have chosen, he have shortened the days, and the days are being shortened because the scientists told you. Well, first and foremost, the Lord told us that he would shorten the days. But also, the scientists, they did the measurements, and they told you that a minute isn't a real minute anymore. We're measuring time off of us. They see the constellations, they see the stars, and they see what's going on in the heavens and things like that. And they know that time is speeding up. Okay, a day isn't a day. 24 hours ain't 24 hours, really. Like it was back in the days. You always feel like you out of time now. You always feel like you in a rush because it's not a full 24 hours. Back in the fucking 90s, in the early 2000s, in the late 90s, early 2000s, shit, it was plenty of motherfucking time. You can go and fucking, it felt like eternity. But time ain't like that no more because the Lord is shutting the door on these devils. All right, he's sick of them. All right, these devils, they're going too far. Look at depression. Why is depression going up 280%? People are sad. People are on. See, they give you antidepressants, but that causes side effects. So here it is. It's just a revolving door of sickness, and all to feed what? And if we really can't say what we want because they're gonna clip our videos. They're gonna call it medical misinformation. Okay, this is fair use. I am not a doctor. I'm just reading an article. All right, I'm just reading an article, and giving my own opinion about it. Okay, look, man, the proof is in the numbers. Diabetes up 300%. Fibromyalgia up 7,272%. Lupus, sleep apnea, osteoarthritis. You get the point. What's going on? How does bipolar disease in youth is, it just, we need to get the hell out of here, man. And I got a couple articles to show you what's going on behind the scenes because we're the watchmen. All right, we need to be praying to the Lord, speaking to myself first and foremost, to get us this is an emergency. To be honest, like our forefathers, like what we in hell, man. This is from Newsweek.com. The brother he put in the chat today. It says drinking water recalled. Fucking drinking water. Drinking water. Something that we all need. Several drinking water recalls are going around. The U.S. Food FDA set the risk level for a brand that recently tested positive for coliforms, a bacteria unlikely to cause illness, but that can indicate other pathogens. Fiji water. Everybody drink Fiji water. What was that? Waiakea Hawaiian volcanic water. Real alkalized water. You know, all these, what's going on with all these recalls, man? You know, what the hell is going on? Look at this. Today. This is from the today.com. Why are there so many food recalls now? Experts share tips to stay safe. I mean, you know, we don't control, and this is what we're trying to tell you, bonehead Negroes. You know, we don't control anything, man. We don't have the power to control water, what you eat, and this is what we're fighting for, man. This is a part of what we're fighting for. We're fighting for the earth, man, because the earth is out of course, and you bonehead Negroes, you want to stay here because you don't know any better. You Negroes, you want to stay here, man. And if you don't care about the welfare of the earth, you don't care about having clean water to drink. You don't care about food. You niggas eating Hot Pockets, man, and Pop-Tarts. You know, you're not, and you know what? It's not your for you niggas. It's not even your job to be concerned about the earth. That's, Lord willing, if we part of the elect, it's our job. You know, the animals are, you know, dying off, beaching themselves, falling out of the air. You know, look at this. Food recalls on the rise. The number of recalls in the United States have increased steadily in the last few years, and in 2023 reached the highest level since the pandemic. There's been a 20 to 25% increase in recalls over the last 2 to 3 years. You got waffles. Foodborne illnesses. Why are there many food recalls lately? What the hell is going on? And these are all the recalls right here. Smoked salmon, eggs, waffles, chicken and turkey, deli meat, niggas eating quarter pounders and shit. Boar's head meat, chocolate bars, cucumbers. I mean, organic walnuts. If you people love organic food, you know, even the organic food, it's all jacked up, man. By E. coli, Listeria, Salmonella. You know, man, we need to get out of here, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 4 and verse 13. And it says, and the Lord Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread amongst the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. And this is what we're doing. We're eating defiled bread. If you could look at and look at the process of which your food was manufactured, first and foremost, to what you're actually eating, what animal and how it was killed. If you look at from that moment all the way up to now, to the point where it's on your table and you eating it, you probably wouldn't eat it. All right. And at least in the kingdom of heaven, our slaves, yes, we're going to have slaves. The scriptures say somebody got to build up our walls and plant our vineyards. Yes, we're going to and pet our animals and clean their dung up. We did it for Esau, okay? But anyway, at least in the kingdom of heaven, our slaves will have clean drinking water, because our kingdom not going to be defiled. At least they're going to have clean water and clean food to eat. That's a basic necessity of life. You know, we're not, and then there ain't going to be any forever chemicals anywhere in the kingdom of heaven, man. There ain't going to be no defiled food in the kingdom of heaven. It's gonna be a lot of ass whooping in the kingdom, but ain't gonna be none of this. This is the worst probably humanity has been in. And a lot of this poison and recalls coming from these manufacturing plants. Tyson Food dumps millions of pounds of toxic pollutants into U.S. rivers and lakes. Nitrogen, phosphorus, chloride, oil, cyanide. Among the 371 million pounds of pollutants released in just 41 plants in 5 years. Okay, these are all the things that are leaking into the rivers, leaking into the lakes. All right. It says, and released directly into streams, rivers, lakes, and wetlands relied on for drinking water, fishing, and recreation. So the fish, they're dying, they're beaching themselves because of all this poison. And then people go fishing and people got to eat the fish. So everything in the lakes and in the oceans where this pollution is going, it's defiled. And the damage has been done. It can't be undone. So can you imagine, you talking about another 30 years here? Another 30. Everybody will be sick. In wheelchairs, man. Unless the Lord preserve us. And these big corporations, who's stopping these people? You know, these are the wicked which run the world. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Look at this, smack dab right here in NYC. Look at this. A Fortune 100 company and the world's second largest meat producer. So they're giving you the meat and poisoning you at the same time. Giving you a double whammy. Look at this. This is ridiculous, man. You know, and people can sue them. These people only get slaps on the wrist. They only get slaps on the wrist. And they're going to keep doing it until Yahushua stop them. That's the point. Yahushua is going to stop them. Who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. He's going to come back and he's going to put an end to this. And for anybody that's not crying out for the atrocities that are going on in the earth and all the wickedness, it's a lot going on in this world, man, that needs to be spoken about. And we get on here, we make videos on YouTube, and we go out on the highways in the public and we speak about these things, man. And we're going to be demonized, and we are being demonized because people don't understand us because we're not from this world. It's like somebody comes like Thanos. People didn't understand Thanos. He wasn't from their world. We're not from this world. We don't fit in with these people. So therefore, the world is gonna hate us. They're gonna laugh at us. Oh, you niggas want clean air to breathe in. Oh, nigga. You know, laughing at us because we want a virgin woman. Laughing at us because, you know, we got on ancient garments. Laughing at us because we think the Lord is a so-called black man, which he is, a so-called dark. He's a dark man, a dark-skinned man. But to hell with these people. Our own people, they don't understand how important our job is. You know, our message has reached the gates of the nobles, and it's gonna hurt. This message is gonna hurt a lot of people. All right, but it's for the benefit of the world, to be honest. All right, the scriptures say, give the Lord no rest until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth, man. And 3M, there's another company. Court approves 3M settlement over forever chemicals in public drinking water systems. See, these people, these are the major multi-billion-dollar companies. All right, and they poison people, man. And they get slaps on the wrist, and they still do it. No, who's going to stop them? All right, it's going to be the Lord. Yahushua is going to stop them. He's going to put an end to all this madness. All right, and all you got people, you know, so worried about saving the white man, the so-called white man, but the so-called white man is fucking poisoning you, man, and killing you. They said that the forever chemicals are in men's testicles. swimming. They're in your ball sack. They're everywhere. You know? We need an exodus from this place. There's no if, ands, or buts about it. There's no way around it. And if you don't agree with us, you're a Satanist and you're an anti-Messiah. And the Lord is eventually going to take you out. Okay? But the message is the Lord is coming back to save us from this madness. And we got to hold on, man. Okay? And the Lord is keeping us from these things, from these diseases. And if the Lord don't shorten the days, there will no flesh be saved. Shalom.